What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. What's up, beautiful people, to another Jones family vlog. And this day is gonna be phenomenal. Now, the funny thing is, where we're going right now isn't thanks to our little man, Rickey Jones III, largely because he told us that he has this championship soccer game at school that he really hopes and wishes us to come to. And so he's been saying it for like the last few days, and we were like, all right, cool. But let me just say this. Make sure y'all stick to the end of this video because there's some other things taking place too. Anyway, I go talk to his teacher and I say, hey, Rickey told us about this soccer championship that he's going to be a part of. Like, what time is it so that I can know, so that I can come? And she just like chuckled. I was like, you know, what's up? And she was like, I mean, it's not like a championship. They're just like playing for PE or whatever, whatnot. And I was like, okay, well.
Rickey does this, y'all. Rickey does this.
Yeah.
He got me and my mama so good.
That's it. How did he get y'all? Go ahead and give him the story.
Every day we would call, every day after I picked him up from school, we call my mom. And Rickey would be telling them, oh my gosh, like I swam today for a swim and I was doing so good. And it was like a progressive story though. Like it was like week 1, oh yeah, I got in the pool, but I didn't really like it. Week 2, oh, I got in the pool and they taught me how to like, you know, tread the water. And then like week 3, like he's swimming. Like by week 4, like he jumps in the pool, that's cannonball, swims back and forth across the pool. Like you would think he's like this Olympic swimmer. Like he swims so good. We go to the parent-teacher conference and she's like, oh, Miss Jones, I want to talk to you about Rickey's swimming. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, oh my God.
She said it to both of us. We were both
there. We were both there.
Okay.
She's like, I want to talk to you all about Rickey's swimming. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you know, he's so little, but they're probably going to try to ask him to be on like a swim team or something because he's like this elite swimmer. And she was like, Rickey can't swim. And I was like, my Rickey?
Hello.
Like, y'all, I was so blown. Like, I was like, no, he can swim. Like, he tells my mom and I about it every week. Like, and about what he's doing. And I'm explaining to her all this stuff. And she's like, yeah, we like to really encourage the kids so they have confidence. And he has made progress. He likes getting in the water now. But when he gets in, he just sinks. And I was like,
what she said?
What?
Hello.
I started laughing so hard. I was crying.
Yeah. Because
you would think this child was Michael Phelps. The way he talks about how he swims. And he cannot swim.
At all.
And so that's why I said when Rickey said, oh yeah, the teacher said not a championship game, it's just a game, like just playing soccer. I was like, oh, this is what he does. Like, hello. He does this.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, what I said to myself, if it matters to him that much, it matters to me. And so I told Chrystle it's something that I want to do. She was like, let's get it, let's go. And so she's obviously in the car as well. But nonetheless, we're going to see what this is all about, right? Let's see.
This championship, I should have made a sign for him and everything. I should have.
Oh, snap.
Like, go, Rickey, go.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
Mr. Handsome.
Well, you know, depending on how it all goes down, maybe a sign could be made when you pick him up from school.
You're right.
You know
You're
what I'm saying?
Great job, Mr. Handsome.
That's it.
Like
That's it. We'll see.
In
so
your big game.
It is. You know what I'm saying? The joys of being a parent. However, fun times, good times are to follow. So make sure y'all stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Share it with somebody if you have. And stay tuned because fun times are ahead. Let's go.
When I say stop, you do red light. Stop. When I say go, dribble. We don't bump the drums. No. Okay. I was thinking about that. You don't bump into the right drums. Okay. Ready? Yes. Ready? Yes. Ready? Yes. And dribble. Red light, stop.
Doesn't even see us, y'all.
And show me red lights.
We're here.
Say it with me. Everybody say tick tock, red lights, stop.
Tick tock, red lights, stop. What? How is my mom and dad already here?
Okay, so watch coach. Now we're gonna go. Tick tock, red lights.
All right, they're doing striker drills. It's Ricky's turn to strike. Let's see what happens. Mama always gonna show love.
I sure am.
Bubba,
You did good. That was a nice kick.
That was a nice kick. I give you that. That was a nice kick.
He connected on the first time.
That's
Very
true.
well.
That's true. Now it's time for him to be goalie. All right, Ricky gets to block. There's his opponent. Ah! That's all right. That's good. When the American tries to play soccer, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
He did good. He stopped it.
That's it.
But then he helped it.
That's it. He didn't commit.
He
to
don't
the
want to
stop.
see people lose. That's
He
what
has
it
a
is. So
heart
he
of
gave
gold.
everybody a win.
That's
he
it.
wanted to decide it, but then he's like, "Don't worry about it. I got you."
So maybe we need to start playing tennis or golf. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, when mama talks, mama knows her kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say we got Ricky at the end of the day. We was just driving from the school. Things that we said with each other is that they didn't, what you just say?
They didn't even play a game,
didn't
much
play a
less
game.
a championship.
Nothing close to a championship. The most action we received is what we showed you all, which was the striking. Okay, that was the best that took place. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to ask him when he gets home.
What about that was a championship?
Well, what about that was a championship? That's a good question. I had another question, but that one's so much better than what I had in mind. Much more palatable. But ultimately, yeah.
Then he talking about, oh, since you're here, you got to take me home, and don't, and didn't. You see that backseat empty.
Empty. But we knew. We found out that was the plan. That was his master plan at the whole time, to leave school early. Not gonna happen, Captain. You have about 3 more hours to explore and to have fun at school. But at the end of the day, hopefully he knows we're here for him. I don't know if I'm gonna double back without a proper investigation.
I don't even know if that really registered in his mind.
That
Oh, I wanted them to come for this championship, and they came, and they're here for me to support me because they love me, because I asked them to come. I don't think he probably registered it.
That's fine.
All he registered is we didn't take him home early.
That is very true. But at the end of the day, what I'm gonna do is run this recording back. I'm gonna play it back for him. What he can never say is we didn't show up. Hey, at the end of the day. But fun times, good times. Let's continue along the way and see what else takes place. All right, so plot twist to this here vlog, largely because Ricky, well, they called us, both teachers called us because Ricky ran a fever, or was running a fever of 102.5 degrees, 39 something Celsius, and obviously he needed to be picked up because that is extremely high. And then Rain's teacher called us as well because during aftercare, she was swinging on the monkey bars, fell, hit her face, busted her lip, and Chrystle's now driving back with them, and she says something about her teeth and may need to be go to the dentist as well. So, whoa, what a change of events. I have a Toastmasters meeting that I was gonna go to as I was starting my Toastmasters journey tonight with my first speech. However, I will see how the kids are and determine whether or not I'll be able to go, if Chrystle's able to manage them while here, or if I just need to stay with them during that whole situation. So we'll see. We'll see how this all goes. We'll see how this all flows. However, those with families, y'all know, it's sometimes it's a part of it, right? My Lord. All right. yes, I had to gather myself before I could do this, right? But at the end of the day, it's a part of the vlog, so that's why I'm sharing it with you all. All right. Another benefit of this building is that we do have a 24-hour doctor that is here on premises. So I'm gonna go down there right now. The Chrystle says that Rain needs stitches for the busted lip or whatnot. So I'm gonna go down and see if I can get her an appointment. And yeah, because Chrystle said she just messaged me, they're 7 minutes away. And so hopefully they can get her in and stitch her up, and we'll see what's necessary from there. But again, the benefits of this particular apartment space is that everything that's necessary is within. We don't have to go too far. But anyhow, anyway, let me go see what becomes of this. I'll show y'all. Let me show y'all. All right, so walking through the parking area, there's the post link that y'all know I had the things laminated at, just there. And then right next to it, we have, oh, and even over there, you got a whole barbershop situation. But just here, we have the medical suites. And I'm gonna go see. Let's see. All right, so they were able to take her. Now I'm just waiting for them to come so they can do the consultation to see what's necessary, if they can do it, and we'll proceed from there. But fun times, good times still. At the end of the day, we're thankful that we, one, have the ability to be in close proximity to aid, but then two, have the funds to be able to aid in such a time as this. So count your blessings, even in the midst of things don't look the way you want them to, there's still a blessing in it. So fun times, always good times. All right, so Ricky was able to get Saul at the doctor downstairs, and so he has like 4 medications, and the doctor said he'll take these, he'll be good to go in 2 days. Rain has medications that I have to go pick up that has to be started today, and so let's pray that the dish gym is still open, you know what I'm saying, and we'll be good to go. But again, thankfully, Benmore is right next door, walkable, walk there, and take care of what things need to be done. I won't be able to go to the Toastmasters. Why? The kids are much more important. So, gotta take care of your priorities at the end of the day. All righty. I'm prayerful that it's still open. A lot of stuff here closes early. And so, hopefully I'm not like my man out here running trying to get it. Oh, there go Chrystle, let me answer. They're closing. I got 1 minute. All right, let me get off. We get all the elevator action, but needless to say, I was able to get to the dish gym just in time. Like, she was about to close her register. She was like, ah! Just in time. I said, thank you, Jesus. So I was able to get the medication, able to get some bananas so Rain could try to eat something, you know what I'm saying? And some water for the kids as well. So, yeah. It became an at-home type of day and probably a healing type of tomorrow. So, in it all, with it all, fun times, good times, the good, the bad, and the ugly. How about that? All right, great people. So the next day, I'm back out, probably looking the same. Anyway, I had to go to the store, boom shakalaka, to get a thermometer, to get an ice pack for Rain. I think some other things, but I just had more time today. Because as y'all know, yesterday, everything was shutting down and closing down, so they was trying to get me in and out at the same time. However, parenting don't stop, and that's why we gonna keep going. But it's always a fun time, and it's a good time, an honor and a privilege to not only be a father, but to take care of those you love. So, off we go. My, what a change of events and happenings that took place. A whirlwind, I would like to say, right? Like, the Thursday that I had in mind, I could say didn't take place. However, the Thursday that did happen, I'm gonna just say salutes to you, right? You did your thing, you know, because you went to go get the kids. Like, when you first saw them or her, like, what was your thought?
When I saw Rain, well, I mean, she had something covering her mouth, so I couldn't really see her mouth. And then when I asked her to let me see it, my first question was, are your teeth okay? Because teeth, that's a whole thing. So I just didn't want to have to be at no dentist trying to re-put in permanent teeth and stuff. And she was just like, I don't know. And I was like, okay. So that was that. But honestly, my first thought was about her teeth. But then also just like, I was just even going, I was just like, you know what, God, thank you for keeping our kids. Because at the end of the day, I've been taught if God can't keep you, you won't be kept. And so it's just like, God is keeping these children.
Yeah.
And so they being kept by him.
That is very true. It could have been a lot worse, right? But
Yeah.
you know, you kept your cool, messaging me about like going to make sure she can get an appointment and things like that. And then, so for me, what y'all don't know is like I absolutely hate the hospital,
Right.
largely because I have a weak stomach, like blood and all the everything that took place on that day was beyond who I was and what I'm capable of handling. Like what I can handle is like being there for you, supporting you, and that type deal. My presence, that's the best I can do. So even while she was getting the stitches, Rain, that is, I was holding her hands. Like that's all I had. I was like,
hands, looking down.
I couldn't look up. I couldn't see what was taking place because I knew exactly, right? And so I was like, Rain, squeeze my hand, give me the pain that you're feeling, because she was going through pain, right? It was stitches that was happening on the spot. She was sprayed with some numbing solution. However, there was moments where she said she felt the pain, and I was like, just give it to me. But then, thanks to my lovely wife, which is the benefit, right? Again, while we are strong proponents of having a family unit, right? Because you need both parts. One person could do a thing, Chrystle did the other of speaking to Rain, talking to Rain, giving Rain something to mentally think about beyond what was taking place. So much so the doctor was like laughing. It was like, oh, that's good. Like we were all amazed by the conversation that Chrystle was having with Rain to take Rain's mind off of what was actually taking place. So like, kudos to you, my dear, because obviously I couldn't do it. I did what I could do, and I was just trying to like stay present in the room, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, we made it through. I took Rain up, allowed for her to get a bath, and then Rickey had his situation, right? Yeah. Like, how was Rickey?
He spiked a fever of like 102.5. So that's really high, obviously.
Fahrenheit.
So yeah, Fahrenheit. I think they said like
39.
whatever that is in Celsius. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was like, okay. So even when I was picking them up, like I got him first. When I picked him up, he didn't want anything but shorts because the fever, they just took like all his clothes
everything
off. And then it's like, then he's waiting in the car while I'm getting Rain. So I'm picking up Rain, and the teacher's like, oh, you know, this is happening with Rain. And I'm like, I'm listening, but at the same time, I have a child in the car that has a fever that's almost 103, like, so I also have to go. So like, so I could just go figure all this out. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to move swiftly because he's not lethargic, but definitely you can sense like he's very hot. So he's like just kind of like this. And so I'm trying to grab her. I'm getting him like, he's quiet, but then of course he's a vocal child. So he gets in the car, he looks at Ray, and he's like, well, what's wrong with you? And like there's blood all over her outfit and everything. And so he's like, what's going on? What happened to Rain? Like, and Rain's like, ah. Like, of course she sees me, so she started crying again. Mm-hmm. And so I'm just trying to get them calm. I said, you know, we're gonna play some worship music. Mm-hmm. Let's play some worship music.
Oh, you taking it back. Okay.
So we could just get our minds on God. Well, and this was just because this is just like the sense of like everything, you know, that was going on, not just picking up Rain or just picking up Rickey. Like, it was just the combination of things. And then, yeah, I texted you.
Right. So, well, no, I was asking what was the appointment like for Rickey, right? Being that I took Rain up to get her bath and things like that. Rickey then had his appointment downstairs. So
his was easy. They just, you know, took his temperature, confirmed his fever. They're like, give him these things. In 2 days, he'll be fine. Right. I was like, this seems like a lot of medicine. It was like 4 things. I said, he's supposed to take all of this at one time. They were like, yes. I was like, it seems like so much for his tiny body. They were like, all of it at once. I was like, okay then. So, but the temperature has gone down a lot. He has been coughing less. Mm-hmm. He does seem to be feeling better. He told me today that he was feeling better. Mm-hmm. On that day, he told me he was at 25%. And so, yeah. We
Shouts out to Rickey. Hello.
But he told me he was feeling much better today.
That's
so,
good.
Yeah. But his appointment was really simple, really easy.
Boom diggity. Progress, right? And again, why we are thankful for the doctor's office that is in the building, right? Because Chrystle was saying if we had to go to the hospital, that could have been a whole nother ordeal, situation, and occasion. There's that, right? But thankfully there was the adequate help and aid downstairs. She was, you know what I'm saying, bandaged up through stitches. Rickey was taken care of. We were able to get upstairs and start the process of healing. And so, you know, it's the process. It's the process of living life out here. However, on the expat side of things, again, like I said, it's a benefit to where you live and what you are availed to, right? Because, you know, we knew the doctor's office is downstairs. It's 24 hours. So we know if anything takes off or takes place, we can always go downstairs. We do have a dentist office that we could go to, right? And so if you do have emergencies, if y'all have any questions about any of those things, y'all let us know in the comment section below and we'll make sure you have that information. However, those are like the key parts. And then there's the Benmore right next door that I was able to run through into, as y'all saw, to get the last minute prescription for rain. However, the next day, today, I was able to get the rest of the things. So, you know, all that to say, keep all those things in mind for those that do have kids, as it's vital, right? It's vitally necessary and important and helpful and useful in times that we just had.
Yeah, and I would say too, because in the States, you know your area, what hospitals and stuff you would go to. And the same as out here, like they're like, you know, make sure you go to a private hospital. Make sure, you know, there's particular types of hospitals you would want to go to if you need to go to a hospital. Rickey and I don't know. Particularly, you know, okay, yeah, if you're in the Santa area, go to this hospital, or this area, go to this hospital. So again, that just speaks to the convenience of what all the doctor can do that's in our building, because that is something that's very important. You don't want to just run into any hospital anywhere in South Africa. Just like, again, in the States, you may know some cities, Atlanta, they be like, don't go to Grady. You know, there's certain hospitals
for certain things.
For certain things. So but you know that about your area. And so, yeah, like Rickey said, it's really important, even the area that you're living in and the amenities and different things that are available to you, to make sure that you know. So if something comes up and you need to hurry up and make things happen, you know where to go.
There it is, great people. However, we are here, right? We've done it. It's been checked off the list, hopefully never to return, as far as emergency situations and services. And so we told Rain this is now like her third time busting that same lip. However, hopefully this is done and we're good to go. And so with all that being said, great people, thank you for the prayers that you all have been sending our way due to what has been taking place. And at the end of the day, we'll keep it going and keep it flowing and keeping you all abreast of what's taking place. So we love you all. We appreciate you all. And we'll see you on tomorrow. Check out tomorrow's video. It starts the pilot of our Marriage Matters podcast. Until then, peace.